Did you know you can make $1 million while working for the minimum wage? The ability to save and invest money is more important than earning income if you want to achieve financial independence and comfortable life. Many of today's millionaires were not raised in wealthy families. They became rich due to their positive outlook, self-control, and life ambitions. So, in this video, let's look at how you can be a millionaire on minimum wage. Before we start, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and bell notification icon to ensure you don't miss any of our videos. Now, let's start with number 1. Make use of free education. As a minimum wage earner, one possibility is that you lack the qualifications to land a high-paying position. Re-entry into higher education is sometimes prohibitively expensive, and most students finish with substantial debt. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you can still find ways to improve your skills. Because of this, the next stage in making money on minimum wage is to take advantage of unrestricted access to education. There is no better place to acquire free education than from a public library. Many successful business people, including billionaires such as Oprah Winfrey, Mark Cuban, and Warren Buffett, credit their accomplishments to the knowledge they gained from books. The world's most successful investor, Warren Buffett, reads hundreds of pages of books every day and newspapers to stay up to date on current events. Bill Gates is another billionaire who devotes a lot of time to reading. He is believed to read one book a week on average, or 52 a year. After that, there's YouTube, where you can find almost everything you're looking for. You may search for millions of videos on a wide range of topics using the second largest search engine in the world. 1 billion hours of video are viewed per day on YouTube alone. You'll find channels dedicated to various topics, including personal finance, technology, copywriting, fashion, food production, and more. You only need a computer or other internet-connected device to study via YouTube. If you haven't already, start working on a new skill. Online platforms like Amazon and Coursera can also be an excellent resource for learning. Various courses are accessible on these platforms, including business management, programming, and design. School and Code Academy are good options if you're seeking platforms that focus on programming. Udemy, a website with experts from around the world teaching a wide range of topics, is another site where you may acquire free education. Even though most courses cost a fee, free ones are always available. Lastly, you can learn for free from mentors. By following a mentor, you will be able to learn from their failures and triumphs, and this will help you attain your goals. Another advantage of having mentors is that they may assist you in identifying your goals and developing a strategy to help you reach them. Number 2. Be frugal. The first step to becoming wealthy on a minimum wage income is to adopt a frugal mindset. Although frugality is frequently misunderstood, it simply refers to a systematic approach to managing and spending your money. A lack of financial literacy is as much a factor in the current state of poverty as a lack of income. Your necessities and your wants can be distinguished by frugality so that you avoid wasting money on things that are not essential. Frugality can also help you become financially independent and perhaps retire early because it is one of the fastest methods. Making a decision to improve your financial situation is the first step in embracing frugal living. You can more easily change your lifestyle to meet your financial goals once you've decided what to do. Next, you'll need a budget to keep track of your income and expenses. According to a recent survey, 65% of Americans have no idea how they spend their money, which is why most people remain poor. On the other hand, making a budget allows you to see exactly where your money is going and make immediate adjustments to your spending. For example, you may be spending too much on something you could do without if you were to keep a budget in place. Saving $3 a day on coffee, for example, will result in an annual surplus of $1,000 in your bank account to spend as you see fit. Another way to save money is to prepare your meals and cook a lot of food at once. Finding ways to lower the cost of food, one of the 3 key expenses, can help you save a lot of money. To save money, plan your meals ahead of time and buy only what you need. Plan your meals in advance to avoid going to the grocery store and purchasing unnecessary goods that will later be thrown away because of a lack of time. You'll save both time and money by making larger purchases in bulk. Remember that being frugal doesn't mean skipping out on purchases altogether. Instead, it means spending money on the essentials and avoiding unnecessary expenditures such as subscriptions to services you will never use. Finally, avoiding debt is a great way to save money. Overloading one's credit card balance is a major contributor to today's financial woes. Debts can make it difficult for people to save money, especially if they have many. The interest rates on today's loans can be astronomical, so if you're making minimum wage and want to be a millionaire someday, stay away from high-interest loans. Number 3. Invest for the long term. The final stage to becoming wealthy on a low-wage job is to invest for the long run. As a low-wage worker, I can sympathize with the difficulty of investing. There are numerous expenses that must be met even with a meager salary of the minimum wage. You should be able to start investing if you embrace frugality. The belief that one must have a large amount of money before investing is common, but it's not always the case. You don't need a lot of money to start investing because $1 today could grow into hundreds or thousands of dollars in the years to come. For example, a $5,000 investment in Amazon during its initial public offering in 1997 would have been worth more than $6 million as of May 2020, when the stock price was at its all-time high. Investing is the only way to get rich on a minimum wage, and I'll prove it to you now. Federally mandated hourly pay for minimum wage workers is currently set at $7.25. To simplify things, suppose you can put in 40 hours each week over a year. Before taxes, you'll get $14,500 if you do the math. Let's pretend you don't have to pay taxes and see how much money you can save that way. Let's also suppose that your minimum wage covers your living expenses, including housing, food, and transportation. How long do you believe it would take you to save $1 million this way? On a minimum wage of $7.25 an hour, it would take you 69 years to save $1 million. Now that we know how to grow rich on minimum wage, let's look at investing. For this video, I'll be looking at long-term investment in index funds as a strategy to build wealth. The S&P 500 index, for example, is used to calculate the performance of an index fund. The S&P 500 index has historically returned an average of 10% per year, and Warren Buffett, a billionaire investor, believes that the best stock investment for most investors is a low-cost index fund. To become a billionaire on a minimum wage, we'll look at the amount of money you'll need to invest at various ages. For all of these scenarios, I've used an assumed annual minimum pay of $14,500. It takes just 3.9% of your yearly salary or less than $20 a month to become a millionaire if you started working when you were 18. However, if you wait until age 40, you'll need to invest 36.6% of your income, or $442.38 every month, to have $1 million by age 70. You see, it's not impossible to be a millionaire. Even minimum wage earners can be one with proper discipline and financial literacy. So, are you ready to be a millionaire? All you need to do is follow these steps and you're good to go. And that's the end of this video. Show some appreciation by giving this video a like. dropping a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching!